I just do. I don't need a reason. I don't need a reason to love you. Baby, I just do. I just do. Baby, I just do. I just do. Are y'all ready to get this show started? 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it. Here we go.
You're now tuned into the City Flow on Hidden City Radio.
We know it's some good. Make them say.
With your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch.
And El Marie. Yo.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You're now tuned in to City Flow here at Hidden City Radio. I'm your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch.
And it's your girl, El Marie.
Oh, all right. So y'all now tuned in to City Flow. Y'all already know how it go. If you would like to be on the show, if you are a music artist, please submit your inquiry to hiddencityradio@gmail.com. Make sure to submit it in MP3 format with proper metadata because we are a registered station with ASCAP, BMI, SEE. We want to make sure you get paid them royalties.
Period.
And if you're a business owner, almost choked. If you're a business owner, please submit your inquiry to hiddencityradio@gmail.com with a small bio about yourself along with your web address or your Instagram or Facebook page so I can check on you, make sure you're on the up and up to be on the show. Moving right along, moving forward tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show lined up for you as always. Oh, all right.
Always.
So tonight, yo, we're going to be talking to the CEO of Ruthless Wax, yo. And if y'all haven't already checked out Ruthless Wax, I advise you to do it now. When I tell you this wax game is ruthless, like, I mean, she took it to the next level with her art, because this right here, that right here,
beautiful.
Man, I can't wait to talk to her to get in her head because she's very creative. We're going to be talking to Miss Rose Barnes, y'all. And after we talk to Miss Rose Barnes, after, you know how we do on the show, we got the daily struggles, we got the entertainment news. We're going to be talking with Miss Rose Barnes. And then we got El Marie's topic. We're going to take some calls from our viewers, chat a little bit with our viewers and listeners. And what else we got? We got the Motivated Minute with Miss El Marie.
Yes,
So moving right along, moving forward, Miss El Marie, what you got for us in the entertainment news?
Entertainment news. I don't know if you heard, but Mrs. Offset, otherwise known as
Miss Cardi B,
Miss Belfalise, she is now a minister. She is now an ordained minister.
Well, she bought her certificate online.
You know what? She did. She actually did. And it was registered through the state of California. And she actually performed her first ceremony. It was right
wedding?
Before she gave birth to her. Her first wedding.
Basically, she using it as another stream of revenue.
I'm sure. And another.
A celebrity wedding. That's the only, because ain't no way celebrities getting up in Cardi B's getting up in somebody's pulpit teaching the word of God.
No,
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna sit up here and do that, sis.
No. But anybody can get ordained on the internet nowadays. Like anybody. I think you
that
just
is true.
I think you take a quick
I was
test,
playing
pay a
GTA
fee.
last night, and I became an ordained minister on the game last night.
I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. Not on a good Monday.
On a good Monday, y'all. So moving right along, moving forward. What else you got for us for the entertainment news?
Well, this isn't quite entertainment news, but I thought it was very interesting. It was a story that came out of Boynton Beach, Florida. It was Boynton Beach's first Black female firefighter. And really awesome. They never had a Black female firefighter. She became a firefighter in the 90s.
Nice.
And they were honoring some of the city workers, and someone created a mural in the city. Sorry about the noise, everybody. But someone created a mural in the city honoring the city workers, and she was actually depicted as a woman of another race. She was actually depicted as a Caucasian woman, and it's causing a huge uproar. She's upset about it. She is wanting to sue the city, and she's like, that's not who I am. Like, give me my flowers. You know what I mean? Give me my flowers now. And I just thought that was a really, really interesting story. And, we talked about that gentleman from last week who sued Tesla for, like $100 million and won. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen in this particular situation. I think that folks are beginning to get their reparations in different ways. So
nice.
Might continue to watch that. But yeah, first Black female firefighter. Like,
okay, good deal. Oh, all right.
It's crazy that in 2021 we're still
for
seeing
tuning
first.
in.
Welcome.
So moving forward. Daily struggles.
What's going on?
I have a daily struggle.
All right.
Communication. Learning how.
Wait. Can we first? I don't know if we acknowledge this, but you recently celebrated a birthday, right?
I recently did.
Yes, you did. Shout out to TopNotch, CEO of Hidden City Radio, celebrating her birthday.
Look, I be so tuned in and other things I be forgetting about me. But yes, I recently just celebrated my 38th birthday this past Friday.
All right, happy birthday.
Awesome weekend. Went to Top Golf, tore my best friend out of the frame. She came in from Jersey. I had my first birthday cake at the age of 38. And y'all know,
what?
Like, your mama ain't never bought you no birthday cake. Like, don't get me wrong. I would say I probably wasn't that birthday type kid because I did get gifts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I think that's probably where it came from. So don't come for me or don't come for my mama. Because you talk about you talk about me. Talk about my jewelry.
Don't you do it.
Don't talk about my mama because
don't you do that.
I will find
don't
you.
Do that. Don't do that. But yeah, happy belated birthday to you. I'm glad that you had a great one. That's awesome. All right, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Just wanted to make sure that we recognize that.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
So, moving right along, moving forward. One of my daily struggles is learning how to communicate when I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? I tend to shut down, and then sometimes after, and sometimes when I'm shutting down, I'm processing how I'm feeling at that moment. But sometimes it's just like, do I want to deal with it or do I don't? And I'm working on that. So that's like one of my daily struggles. I'm out here just throwing that out there. And if y'all got any resolutions that, drop it in the chat. Let me know how to communicate when I'm mad versus shutting down.
Yes, that's relatable. That is so relatable. So, I'm the same way.
So we ain't gonna hold up no more. We gonna get our guest on the screen. I'm ready to talk to her. I mean, like, this young lady is making a statement in the candle game. Have you seen her Instagram, El Marie?
I have. It's absolutely beautiful.
Listen.
Who even knew?
Yo, I don't even want to tell it just yet, but she got this one particular candle in there, and I was just like, is that real? Like, I wanted to legit, like, take a bite out of this. Like, yo. It looked good.
It does. Just amazing stuff. I didn't even know you could do these types of things with types of things.
That's why I'm like dying to speak to her. Her work is impeccable.
Yes. Absolutely. I go to Bath and Body Works or Target, grab me a little candle. You know, it smells good, but they don't look nothing like
this. And this shit right here. This ain't the stuff you want to burn. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna put her on the screen and talk to her.
All right.
Because she is, man, she gonna give me one of these damn candles.
I love candles. Definitely gonna need.
Let's get Miss Rose Barnes on the screen, because let's just bring her on here.
All right, come on, Miss Rose. Welcome to the show,
Miss Rose Barnes. Welcome to the show. It is a pleasure to have you. Can you hear us loud and clear? Oh, she can hear us. Oh, we can't hear her.
I can't hear you. You look beautiful, though. You look absolutely amazing.
Do you have your Bluetooth on? You got your okay. Click the little gear button. It's a gear button. Yep. And you got your audio set up right, and your output.
Oh, we're just having a little technical
Hold on.
difficulties.
Does
This
it,
happens in the
does
world.
it say iPhone,
We can hear you
microphone?
now.
There you
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Welcome.
That's your first lesson in audio production. And in lieu of
Right.
that, I'm gonna need one of them candles. See?
Yes.
I knew he was gonna work it out somehow. Miss
Thank you.
Rose
I'll
Bond,
take
welcome
one.
to City Flow. It's a pleasure to have you. I
Thank
myself
you.
and El Marie already know a little bit about you. If you
Yes.
don't mind, please introduce yourself to our listeners and viewers.
Well, my name is Rose Barnes. I am 31 years old, and this February will be my third year making candles.
Wow. Shout
Awesome.
out for the 3rd year anniversary coming up, yo.
Hey.
3 is a nice number. I love the number 3. That's one of my favorite numbers besides the number 8. So, Miss Rose Barnes, you ready to jump into this interview?
I am, yes. I'm a little nervous,
Awesome.
but I'll
So
do my best.
let's go.
Don't be
All right.
nervous. We'll be
So
nice to you.
awesome. So let's ask the most cliche question. What or why? What made you or why did you start your candle business?
Well, I started after I had my son. He's my second, I have four total, but my youngest son, I wanted to stay home. I was in the Marine Corps with my daughter,
Who ya?
and I wasn't able,
You
and I
should
wasn't
be.
able to. Right? Oh, you were Navy?
I was Navy.
Oh, look at that. So, but yeah, we were. I don't know. I wasn't able to. You don't have to after you have a kid. They're like, okay, you got to come back. So I wasn't able to be home with her like I wanted to. So my son, I was like, okay, and it was COVID was kicking off. So I didn't want to go to work anyway. So
Right.
I was like, well,
Right.
let me, right, don't touch me, don't sneeze on me. So I was like, I gotta find something to do that's gonna allow me to be home with my children and still bring in some type of revenue.
Nice.
So
For sure.
that's what I did.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Give it up for the mommy entrepreneurs. That's awesome.
And it's funny. I've been doing everything my whole life. I'm like making wreaths, making bows, and I'm like, God spoke to me. He was like, "This is it," and I was like, "Okay, Lord." So that's what I did.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
What was your very
go ahead. Go ahead, El.
what was your very first candle? What was the very first candle that you created?
The very first candle was a cookies and cream. So if you did go to my Instagram, you'll see them all the way at the bottom. At the
Uh-huh.
bottom, it was the
Mm-hmm.
cookies and cream, and I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought everything that everybody said to buy, and I was just so proud of them. Like it was that one, and it was a mint chocolate chip, and it was
Uh-huh.
Mm.
another one. It was a wine glass, I think. It was. I was just so excited. Those are the first ones that I made.
I see
Nice.
that. I see how far. I mean, it's a beautiful candle, but as I scroll through, I see how far you've come and the growth. It's just absolutely amazing. It
What?
definitely, yeah, it definitely makes you wanna. I'm getting a little hungry looking at your.
Right. Did you see the barbecue chicken candle? Because that's the one I wanted to take a bite out of.
Yes, and I saw the waffles and the eggs and the bacon, and I'm like, okay, sis.
Candles
That's
shouldn't
just
Yes,
look that good. I mean, they should look that good, but they shouldn't look that good, mouth
that
right.
watering,
good.
succulent,
No,
making you like, I'm hungry right now. Like, am I just looking at candles?
right. But what do they smell the way they look, or
That
are
part.
they true?
For the most part, yes. If it's
Oh
like I
wow.
made one that looked, it's a seafood boil. I don't know if you've seen that one. That was vanilla.
Hold on,
I
pause.
don't
Oh
want to make nothing.
We're gonna pull up your product because we
yes.
just sitting here talking about it, but we're gonna
We
talk
gotta show
and
the
look at the
people.
same time,
Yeah,
y'all.
we definitely
All
gotta show the
right.
people.
So let's go to the beginning. Let's go all the way up. This is Ruthless Wax. I thought I followed this. I know better than that. I know better than that.
Oh, that's all
Okay.
right.
So this is Ruthless Wax. Y'all make sure y'all go over to her Instagram pages right there at the bottom of the screen as well. We're speaking with Miss Rose Barnes, CEO, founder of Ruthless Wax. So let's go, Rose. Talk us through it.
Right. I'm ready for
So the
brunch.
first candle that you see, that was actually last week. I
Wow.
my daughter told me to mix strawberry and peach together, and I'm like, well, what's the candle supposed to
I
look
can
like?
smell it.
And yeah, oh my gosh, I wish I had. I actually just sold the rest of them today, but those I don't know. I didn't know what to do, so she was like, "Mommy, just think about it. Just think about it." So I did, and boom, that was Saturday. And then the next one, my daughter, she actually made the fruit one. With all the fruit, she's 10,
Nice.
so she made the fruit ones right there, and those were I do Saturday markets. So every week, yep, and that one's fallen leaves. The third one right
Wow.
there,
And
that's a
it
nice
just looks
fall
like it
fragrance.
smells like fall cinnamon
Yes,
leaves falling out. It looks like it smells like Thanksgiving.
Oh
Like when you're
yeah.
outside walking to grandma's house and you hear them leaves crunching, you about to go on, hey
yes,
everybody.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is
It's
such
giving
a
Wow.
very delicious.
it's
Wow. And what's
oh,
this?
and those purple ones, that's black, violet, and saffron. So what I try to do is I try to make the candle look the way the fragrance makes me feel. Does that make sense?
It does.
So when I think of black, violet, and saffron, I just thought of grays and purples and the raspberries is actually a navy blue and purple mixed together.
Mm.
So it just
So
I
are
don't know.
you
I just
creating these colors, the molds, and all of that good stuff?
so all the colors I create. I don't buy any colors. No, I don't any pre-made embeds anything. A lot of the
Wow.
molds I make myself, and then there are some molds that I do purchase. So like the macarons or macaroons, however you want to say it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Those
yeah, yeah.
those are
Tomato,
pre
tomato.
the right the mold I have, and so I mix together those. I poured the base first, and then I just was thinking about all the purples on the purple spectrum, and so I was like, okay, I gotta hit the front and the back. So
Wow.
that's what I did with the macarons. I made them lighter, the raspberries darker, and then the gray pulled together all the colors. So and then it acts as a glue too. So
Absolutely beautiful. Do you find it therapeutic as you're creating, because I know, like, there are things that I sew, or I sing and I write and I do things like that, and it's like therapy for me. Do you find it therapeutic to create these beautiful things, and to see it go from, I don't know what it starts as, a liquid bowl of
Or is it
nothing, or
like
just a
little
pouch?
wax pellets or something?
Yeah. How does it? Do you find that creative, or excuse me, therapeutic, to see it go from one state to another, and then knowing that, hey, I did this, and people are wanting what people are wanting what I created? Like, how does that make you feel?
I actually suffer from anxiety and depression. So
Relatable.
whenever I make these, it's like nothing matters. The kids are like, "Mommy, I'm hungry." I'm like, "Again?" And then I'm just like
We just ate
back to
yesterday.
work. Right. But it really is. You forget about everything, and you're right.
Mm,
It's I use about 200 pounds of wax a week, and
wow.
they just come in these big 40-pound boxes, and it is I have no clue what I'm gonna make on Monday, but by the
Wow.
end of the week, by Friday, it's a table full of just beautiful candles. I have no clue,
Oh,
and I think that's also part of it as well, is just literally being able to sit there with all these materials, raw materials that you can give anybody,
Hmm.
and literally just mess that. Even I'm surprised by, like, that pumpkin spice candle. When I made that the first time, I couldn't stop looking at it, because I didn't even know. And there's times when I'm stuck, and I have to leave there. Listen to me. I've started candles on a Monday, and I've left them there until a Friday morning, because I don't believe in working without being in a clear mind.
absolutely.
So
Mm.
I will leave them there. I believe in a transfer of energy and spirit as well with your products.
I love
So I'm not
it.
going yeah, I'm not going to make anything that I'm unsure about. If I'm
Mm.
tired, or if I'm in one of my I call them moods, but you know how that is, where you're just like, you don't care if the lights are on or off, and when I don't touch them, I don't touch anything.
Mm.
And then I'll just wake up and boom, okay. And everything on that table, I'm just whipping it out. Like, I'm not tired.
Wow.
I'm not 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, oh, come to bed. No. So I have to finish. I
Something to
have
do
to
right now.
finish. Yeah, it's just crazy, and so many candles I've made, and they started. I got messed up the color, and then you just sit and stare, and I think that's I don't know. I'm confused, but I'm also calm at the same time. So it's just
Mm.
making I'm just I can't explain it. This helps me so much. You guys understand.
Okay,
So
so
I know I said a lot. I took a
no,
lot.
no,
No.
no, no, because now I want to know like what is your creative process? Are you just like coming in there, like you said, it's just raw materials? Are you just coming in there like I don't know what I'm gonna make today, but it's gonna happen? There is no creative process to this.
Sometimes I like to eat. So sometimes I'll think about, okay, I have strawberry oil, I have pineapple oil, and I have a chocolate oil. So I'll go on Pinterest and I'll look up strawberry and chocolate dessert. Or I'll go and look up, or I have peach. I have peach right here, and I have pumpkin rum
Like
cake.
this thing right
So
here. I want to eat this.
oh,
Yes.
that was an accident.
What
That
is
one
that? It just looks
is
fulfilling and
it's a
homely.
blueberry lemon pound cake.
That's what I was thinking. It's like a blueberry cake or
It
something.
looked like a
Okay.
bowberry biscuit. And y'all know I love me a
Oh, it
bowberry
does.
biscuit.
It does look like a Bo-Berry biscuit.
It's blueberry lemon pound cake, and those are pound cake slices. And I accidentally poured blueberry inside of my lemon pound cake on accident in my picture because I was tired.
And then
I
look.
like working when I'm tired. And I smelled it. I was like, ooh. So then, so then my
Look at
daughter was like,
God.
"Mommy, yes, all I have so many accidents, and this is one of my best sellers. This is one of my best sellers."
That's how it works. It's wild how that works. It's always our mistakes that really make us. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
always our
Mm-hmm.
mistakes that make us relatable, or the things that we are always, just sort of iffy about that people
Yeah.
absolutely love. I think that's wild, but I think it's like a testament to that's just us sort of working, or maybe God working through us, or our highest self sort of
Yes,
working through us, where we're not really putting that thought into it. We're
Right.
just going, and then something beautiful is born from it. That's
yes,
so amazing.
yes.
You
But you
mentioned
hit
the
it right
oils.
on the money.
Yeah, you mentioned the oils. I was going to ask, do you infuse them with essential oils and things like that? Do you set intentions for them and send them out to folks with those certain intentions, or do people make requests in that way, or how does that work?
So my oils are very um not cheap. So
Yeah, because when you said
um
saffron, did you say saffron?
Yeah. She
Girl, do
did.
you know how much saffron seasoning costs?
Yeah, it's the most
And you don't
expensive
even
in
get
the
that much for
world.
the little bit that you do get.
So true.
Who bless your heart.
so it is I take pride um in the oils that I choose.
Nice.
Um and it's not to be selfish, but if I don't like it, then I'm not going to make
I
You're
know
not
that's
you're not
right.
gonna sell it.
you know
That's
what
that's
like
good.
it's I there's a certain standard that I have, and when it comes
As you
down to
should.
the oils, I don't add essential oil. For one, I'm just gonna be a little bit technical here. Essential oils burn off extremely fast whenever it
Yes.
hits a
Okay.
hot oil. So I
Hmm.
don't use essential oils because I don't want that burn off. I
Good,
want
good.
if I put 10%, I
Everlasting
want
scent.
10. Yes, and it smells from the top to the bottom. So I don't
Thank you.
want yeah, so essential oils are good, like when you're making soy candles and some
Or
type
if
of
you're using a
candles
little
and stuff.
mist, the little humidifier mist
Right.
thing. Yeah.
But I don't know. They're not strong enough for me when it comes down.
They're
Like
not
I buy
strong
them
enough
in
for
five
ruthless
five
wax
pound
can.
jugs. So they are I don't I just take pride in the oils that I use. And then in terms of intentions, so many people ask me to make intention candles and stuff. I don't because I don't even know what they are, to be honest. Like I see them.
I was getting ready to ask you, well, what are they?
Well, I don't want to, get free pub, especially on your time. There's a, person that I know that sells intention candles. So they're like money manifestation candles or meditation candles or whatever. And they're usually infused with some sort of essential oil or even crystals and things like that. And, this woman has, she's become a millionaire off of, these candles. So I was just wondering if that was something that you did, because since the pandemic has started, a lot of people are really getting into other ways of tapping into themselves or connecting with the Holy Spirit and things like that. So I was just wondering if that was something that you'd explored.
No, I don't make anything I don't understand, because it's not about the money. I'm not gonna. I can go on Google and figure it out. Oh, just put the flowers and the stones on the top. No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. If you done made a candle, now I'm
Everything is
broken.
about energy, like you said. I feel you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
no, I will not fake it. If I don't understand it, if I gotta read longer than 10, 20 minutes, I can't. No, I'm gonna forward you to someone that can do it, because
Right. Like,
it's not about the money for me. Oh,
Nice.
so those champagne flutes,
I
that's
love
gel wax, and
these.
those are peach scented. Those normally I'll put like a fruit embed in them, but I didn't do that this time because one of my customers said they wanted them to look as real as possible. So I didn't put any fruit in them, but those are
Okay.
peach scented, and they're
Those are
they're very well loved.
absolutely beautiful. It's
So
definitely giving
you
Sunday brunch.
so you do a was it pop-up shop every Saturday or Sunday, you said?
Yep, every Saturday at Ocala Downtown Market.
Okay.
I'm there. I'm just trying to save up for a storefront, but I haven't heard.
Nice.
I've been looking, but I haven't heard God say yes. This is the one. I
I know
haven't.
that's right.
So
You
I
move
just
when
been.
he says move. Godspeed.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's right. So I'm just kind of okay, just taking notes, But after every Saturday, I'm under that tent, and my customers they know where to look for me. So
And has there been a Saturday that you haven't ever sold out? Because from what I see, hear on Facebook, you be selling out.
I do sell out. The only, and this is crazy because there's like a main port, like a main part under their big pavilion, and then there's like what we call a hood, and it's on the side, right?
Yeah.
And not very many people walk through there. That's why we call it that. But you know how you start to lose faith. You're like, God, I had commas in my sales up there, and then down here, I'm just like nobody knows I'm here. It took about 4 or 5 weeks of not selling out. And then all of a sudden, it's like my
Boom.
customers realize, oh, she's down here. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when I started selling out again. But it really, and it was just one of those things where it was like, okay, Rose, your product has to speak for itself. If
Yeah.
location matters, then you need to do more work on your product because it shouldn't matter where they put you. If you're good, you're good. And
That
so
part.
that's
Sure.
what
Yeah.
happened. It did, and it was just got to the point. Like I said, they were. Where are you? I'm talking every Saturday morning. I'm getting like 9, 10 messages. We're looking for you. I brought 5 people. Just so yeah. I'm like so yeah. I started selling out again but it wasn't me per se. It was just they couldn't find me. Like they didn't know where I was or if I
Right,
was
right,
even
right.
good at it. But
I
now,
don't. Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine.
I
I
don't
don't see
see.
quality.
You said that you were at the Ocala market. Can you tell us where that is? I'm not. I don't see it
It's
listed
in
on the.
Orlando, Florida, Central Florida area.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Central
yep.
Florida area.
So how many candles do you have in your home going at a time? Like I know you must use your own product. So how often what candles, or how do you decide which candles you're going to burn on a particular day?
Well, to be honest, I don't burn candles unless the power is out, or if I'm test burning. So if I just make because my house always, I won't smell the candle because my house always smells like, you
Mm,
know,
yeah.
Essential
candles.
oils.
So I never smell them. I can light whatever. unless my room door is shut or somewhere and I'm intentionally trying to, like, eucalyptus is one. If I really want to relax in my bathroom, I'll make my own wax melts and I'll put them in my warmer and I'll have eucalyptus going in the bathroom because it's away from everything. The door is shut. I can
Yeah.
smell it. Anything else? No, I can't smell it. I'll test burn. I do the champagne food because I like the way they look when they burn next to the TV. Does that
Hmm.
make sense? Other than that,
Yeah.
I can't smell nothing. The kids like bubble gum. I just put it in their room and shut the door with the bubble gum candle. You know, like if the house just, if you ever came over, you'll see. Like, it's like, oh, you smell so good, and I'm like, thank you. 'Cause I can't smell it. I can't. I just eucalyptus to answer your question in the bathroom, but I.
Wow. So let me ask you, okay, so what are the price range for the candles? Do they vary or are they all the same based on sizes? How do you do that?
So custom orders start at 25, and that's the 8-ounce size. Any type of custom candle. If I
Is
have to
this about
order
an 8-ounce
anything,
size right here?
that is the 8-ounce right there. That retails at $18. It's not a custom candle. However, the one with the red pom pom on the top, that is $50. That was a custom order. The glass is custom. There's a custom note on it. The packaging, everything. So that's a $50 gift candle.
So I'm sure these are
Wow.
huge gift seller or gift purchases that are made for birthdays and Valentine's Day.
Weddings.
Christmas is coming up, weddings, yes, and summertime just ended with all the brunches because that's what I'm seeing. It's giving very much brunch. Like
Like
I love
it's
brunch.
given everything.
Yes,
So let's talk about it. Now you said that your candles
yes.
actually smell like what they look like. Is that true?
So the French toast on this one is an apple maple bourbon, only because
Ooh.
if you, I like the syrup. I was thinking about like the maple the maple taste of the syrup.
Hmm.
The egg on this one is an apple cinnamon. So when you do the apple cinnamon and the apple maple bourbon, it smells like French toast. It just
Mm.
does. So when you burn it together, that's what it smells like a French toast. And then the bacon.
Nice.
I have a
It
It
looks
bacon
looks
so
fragrance
good
oil.
beautiful.
too.
It
I have a
does. It's
bacon
so
fragrance
beautiful.
oil. So I mix the bacon with the apple maple to do the bacon fragrance. So with it, I know it's like I don't want my house. It's very subtle. The bacon is so subtle, but you kind of like,
So cook a
okay.
bacon.
It smells so good. Oh gosh, it smells amazing.
So does it come in this little personal skillet as well?
Yes,
How nice. And how much does that retail for?
45.
Yeah,
Very
because you're getting
nice.
that skillet. That's a good cast iron skillet.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is.
So is it
I
reusable?
just Yes. So
Yeah,
after
you
you
wash
melt
that wax out
everything
there, you put
down,
a little bit of
wash
wax.
that bad boy out, make you
Put
some
that,
real
put a
eggs
little
in
bit of
it.
wax. Put some wax.
Boom. Yeah.
There
I
I
just add it to
love
your
it.
kitchen.
Oh, I
Yes.
love it. How absolutely beautiful. I would say though, I would pay more than $45 for that. It's such a it's because I mean a good cast iron skillet, you already know is quite pricey.
Yeah.
And then to have such beautiful work and all that you've put into it, I would almost sell that for more. Oh, I didn't see that one.
Come on, Rose.
I
Come
didn't
on,
see
Rose. What does it smell
that
like, Rose?
Fruit Loops.
You.
one. So we
And it
got
does
some
not smell
steak
like
on this one. We got a steak and some mashed potatoes. And what's that, broccoli or
we
cream
got mashed
spinach?
potatoes. We got
Broccoli.
broccoli, and you telling me it smell like Fruit Loops? Are you serious, Rose?
I mean, what do you make that smell like?
Steak. I want to smell some I don't know. It's gorgeous though. That's so odd. That looks like a good candle for a man cave. You
Yeah, it
know,
does.
so if someone wanted to make a purchase for Father's Day or something like that, that looks like a good manly candle that he could burn and not,
I'm
and
hungry though. Like
I
I'm,
am too. I'm like, what
hungry.
am I gonna eat tonight? You ain't
So
right
they're
with
all
all
hand
this.
painted. I hand painted the steak. The steak came out is close to well done, unseasoned, just really plain looking steak. So we did. hand painted with some browns and burgundy.
Hand painted.
Mhm.
Somebody said ridiculous. Yes, like my mouth is watering. Ain't no way that's to me. I'm just like, ain't no way that's a candle. Like I would legit try to break a piece off if I was next to it. Like, let me
Absolutely.
see. Give me a piece of this steak.
Absolutely. And I don't even eat
Wow,
red meat, but I'm like, okay.
it
See
looks
that?
delicious.
It
I'm trying to
does.
get to my favorite, y'all. Like my favorite one, I know it's down here. That chicken wing that look like a mambo wing with
Oh,
chicken wing with mambo
yeah.
sauce.
Oh,
Oh my god!
yeah.
Hold on, there you go, right there. Oh,
Oh, that one. Okay.
yes. Is this chicken wing with some fries?
Yes, and some ketchup. And that's really one of the first times I ever made those fries. So I'm like, if I were to make that again, those fries would look more realistic. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm just like, yeah, I probably do have see, like I wouldn't do all that ketchup the next time. But I or make it like a really pretty
It
icing
still looks
with some
delicious.
ketchup.
It
I
does.
just and that smells like barbecue. So I do have a barbecue fragrance oil.
Nice.
Um, so it's vanilla and there's a little bit of barbecue in it. So when you do burn it, it's like it's sweet, but it's like
Somebody's firing
Like
up
your
the
dad
grill.
cooking on the grill. He done had his cologne on all day and got mixed in with the barbecue smoke. I know what you're talking about. Rose, I know what you're talking about, okay? Wow, Rose.
I just
Like,
absolutely love it. And I love that you have created um, not only a stream of income, to support your family and to be able to stay with your children, but just such beautiful things that bring
uh,
delight to people's lives. I mean, it's chef's
yes.
kiss, mwah. Just it's just so beautiful, and I'm just really proud for you and happy for you that you've been able to create something as beautiful as this.
And
It's
who
really
does
great.
your photography? Because the angles be on point too.
my iPhone. Um,
A
I'm
woman
not
of
gonna
many
lie,
talents.
I just learned how to use portrait mode. Probably like a month or so ago.
Me too.
But
I was just
I'm
like, oh,
so
that's so
I'm
pretty neat.
no, I just my daughter was like, "Mommy, use portrait mode." I was like, "Girl, get my phone. I don't use no portrait mode." So then I finally did it, and I was like, "Oh my God, portrait mode!" So I've been
Come
using
through in
Nice.
the
it. You,
clutch.
you see the shrimp and grits and the seafood bowl. Mm,
Yes.
Yeah.
Does this smell like shrimp and grits, or what does it smell like?
Fruit Loops. That that's my when I don't know what to use, that is my go-to fragrance. And everybody loves it. They absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's
So
nice and
it's
sweet and nostalgic, probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That
It's
was
a
going to be
sweet
my question.
smell.
So, is that mystery flavor to things you don't? I don't want this smelling like shrimp and grits because it's
Right.
just shrimp.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And that was a custom order. I didn't even know if I could make it, to be honest. Um, so I just kind of winged it, and it came out great.
So,
And
have you
I've actually
always been
never
into
had shrimp
arts
and
and
grits.
crafts?
I have. I made wreaths first, yarn wrapped wreaths,
Mm-hmm.
and that was back in 2013 when I first got out the Marine Corps. Um, I was making those, but those took entirely too long. And then the handmade aspect for the price, it just wasn't, especially in 29 Palms, it just didn't work out because I was like, too much work, nobody wants to pay next. So then I started making hair bows, and I made those for a few years actually. Um, I want to say literally up until I started this, I was making hair bows. Yeah, I make
Look
those
at
all the time.
there.
Hmm.
Crown Royal on
Isn't that
ice.
crown apple? I like
Crown
crown apple
Royal
or
on
apple crown.
ice.
And it
Okay.
smells like apple.
Okay.
Nice.
It
I
better
like that one.
with the crown apple in it.
Now, how did you
Shoot.
create that? How did you create that bottle?
That's a real bottle. Um, so
Shut
that it's a
up.
real. So I have a thing about. Oh gosh, at me. I never want to go to jail, right? So I'm like, if I
You don't.
ever, 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 because I I don't know if I would. I talk a lot, and they be like, "Well, we gonna get her." So no, I
Oh
just
yeah. You don't want to go. I went last year. It wasn't fun. Another story for another day.
yeah, I be calling lawyers I don't have. Anyway, so I told the customer, I tell them to buy the bottle and then I'll put it in because I'm like, it'll be just my luck. Someone's not 21. I'll be done gave them the candle and then
Whoop,
I
whoop,
don't know.
whoop. Get on the ground
I
now.
was
Get
thinking,
on the ground.
I'm just right. And whoop, whoop, I'm like, oh my God. And then there goes my kids. So no, I'm just like, I just have this weird thing about going to jail. So whenever I make those, I do. I just tell people if you buy the bottle, I will put it in. So that's
Nice.
what, yeah. And
There
it's
you
So
go.
normally a
does
surprise.
like when this is burning, is the alcohol also infusing inside the wax or?
Oh no, we don't want to bomb. So I tell
Oh,
them
so
to
the
take it
bottle's
out.
still closed?
They take it
They
out.
drink
Like,
it or whatever. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yes, take that bottle out. You know, insurance don't cover that. So
Yeah. Well,
to take the bottle.
not to disclose your trade secrets, but then what do you fill it? You refill it with the wax. Then.
No, that's real alcohol in there in the bottle. The bottle's closed.
Oh,
Basically, it's
Yeah,
like a gift candle.
gotcha.
You pull the alcohol out and you just light the candle type deal.
absolutely. Yes.
Who
So
got
I
the
get a
blonde
lot
hair
of.
here?
I,
Me or you?
listen, you don't know what's under this wig.
So
I'm
wow.
glad it's
Right.
nuts.
And we're not gonna take away your credit. We're gonna give you some credit. You are a beautiful woman, girl.
Yes, she
I love
is
it.
Thank you.
absolutely
Thank you.
gorgeous.
That's not my good
Yes,
wig.
honey,
You gotta go up to the one
yes.
with my good wig. That's not the one.
This not the good wig.
Yeah,
That's not
see,
that.
my good sis knows.
Where's the one with the good wig? We want to see the one with the good wig. Where that one at? At the
It's
Is
top?
that
up
with the
there. I
black
got a
top?
black shirt. Yeah.
Yes, the one with the black top. See, I knew it.
Girl, this the good wig. This it.
I knew it. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely
that's the good
gorgeous.
wig.
You're getting
You're so
this
funny.
not my good wig.
Yeah, that's the in between transitioning wig. I throw on the $20 hair real quick. That's what that one was.
See, that's
This
how
the
you
good
That is
wig.
so
gotta
funny.
tell you.
So, Miss Rose Barnes,
That
how
is.
long were you in the military?
I was in for 3.5 years.
Okay.
I couldn't finish my enlistment just due to my weight gain. I gained 110 pounds when I had my daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Mm.
I was only able to lose 80 of it in the 6 months that they gave me. So they just was like, hey, it's a lot of pressure on this girl. She already done lost 80 pounds in 4 months. So those last 2 months, they just went ahead and I had honorable discharge, but they went ahead and separated me just because they just felt like if she does it, it won't be healthy in the
Yeah,
Yeah.
way because I was going to do it, but you know it wasn't going to be in a healthy way,
yeah.
and they knew that, and so that's not something they wanted to put me through. So
Nice.
they just went ahead and. But I'm okay. I'm okay.
And that's all that matters is that you're okay.
For
Hmm.
We
sure.
got a few more
Yeah.
questions for you before we let you
Yeah.
go. So, any regrets so far along your journey?
Nope. I can't. I don't regret anything because then I wouldn't have learned anything. So no,
Mm.
There you go.
absolutely not. I
Pew, pew,
appreciate
pew.
every moment. I appreciated every failure, every tear, and I say failure because at that moment, you know what I mean? Like it was just like I was down, and once I pick myself up, it's a lesson. So I appreciate every every step of the way. So no, none was. I
Awesome.
mean, if you talk about the Marine Corps, I just wish I didn't eat so much. But other than that, no, I should have. But who knows? I wouldn't be here right now doing this. So I don't know. Yeah.
So
Right. And
indeed.
it sets
So,
you up.
who inspires you?
Whoo, child, this is a tearjerker. Okay, my kids, my kids, my
Oh,
kids.
Beautiful.
I mean, even though my daughter helps me, I mean, she's like, mommy, no, 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 we gotta go back. We gotta go back and start over, or she was like, let me paint these so you can go over there and you do this. And
Awesome. How old is baby girl?
ooh, she's 10,
She's 10.
and She has every bit of artistic genes that I have. They're all in her. She can draw. This girl has her own company. She makes jewelry. So
Nice.
she
I
goes
was
out
I
there
was
with
gonna
me.
ask.
Yeah, yeah. She goes out there with me, and it's my kid, my son. We just found out he was autistic.
Mm.
So it's just real. I don't know. My mom died November 2019. So much of this
Mm,
is for my children because I don't ever want them to be in a situation where they're mad at their boss. Um, they're living paycheck to paycheck. They're just
mm-hmm.
not happy. See, you guys are
Yes.
happy doing this. You see what I'm saying? It's not a
Yes.
job. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a task. And I don't want them to ever feel like that. So when you're in high school, work with mommy. If you got homework, you got homework. You don't have to worry about a job keeping you to 10 or 11 o'clock at night. When you get older, I hate the HR department, okay? Because being in the Navy, you like to handle stuff yourself. So, but everybody want to run the HR. And I don't know. I don't know. But
Mhm.
That's
I don't
awesome.
ever want them to feel like if they're not in college, they're not successful. Because that's what the world tries to
Yes.
teach our children now.
I
And now,
Mm.
love
if it
it.
wasn't
I
for
love
FBI,
it.
yeah, if it wasn't for that
I
GI
really
Bill,
love
I
it.
wouldn't be in school. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. I just don't ever want them to feel stuck. You have
Mm.
options,
For
and
sure.
being your own boss should be the very first thing that you strive to be, not a worker, but your own boss. So,
For sure.
Nice.
Self sufficient. That's
So
beautiful.
if you were going to start another kind of business, what type of business would you start?
a food truck, because I love food. A breakfast food truck.
I,
A
makes
breakfast food
sense.
truck. Yes. I love food. I can't lose weight for nothing because I just
What's your specialty?
oh breakfast
Uh huh.
bacon egg and cheese croissants. Don't play with it. I'll send one of them too. I'll send one of them too. Yes, bacon egg and cheese croissants. I
It's just
love
something
them.
about a croissant and
I
breakfast food.
know. So
It's
buttery
the
and
flakiness,
flaky.
the butteriness, just everything, the
Or you make
delicaciness.
that sandwich with the pancakes. You take two pancakes and you just the cheese and the syrup and the bacon and
Mm-mm-mm.
that fried egg. Oh Lord
Okay,
Jesus.
we shouldn't be on here talking about no
Okay.
Oh, I'm good. I listen. I don't know. I
Because I
will.
never
I'm
eat
getting
before
hungry
work. So
too.
I'm over here like,
Mouth already watering. I was looking at them dang on candles. Like, you sure I can't eat none of this? None of this? So, if you could do it all over again, what would you change?
Hmm,
yeah, see,
Uh oh.
nothing.
I
Um,
knew you were going to say it because,
because I don't think I would have the drive that I have. Um, I was presented with a lot of setbacks, mental, physical, and I think if it wasn't for those things, I wouldn't. I I think you know how when life comes easy, it's like oh okay, but when you fight, you get through and you get over and you look back and see what you accomplished, that keeps
yes,
you going. That part
yes.
keeps you going. So
Yes.
I no one wants to go through the hard part, but I'm so glad I did. So I don't I wouldn't change a thing. And
That's
yeah,
beautiful. I'm so inspired. So inspired by your story, and so grateful that you've joined us today. With it's,
Yeah.
I just love it. You have a great gift, and thank you for sharing such personal details about yourself. You never know, like who you're helping because so many of us, especially who suffer with mental health issues, anxiety,
And
depression,
mental health is real. A lot of
it's
people be
very
sleeping
real.
on mental health, but mental health
Absolutely.
is real.
It
You know what I'm
is. It
saying?
really is. And a lot of us, especially us as black people,
As
as black
black people,
women,
period.
we suffer in silence. You know, I think that the stigma is
Shit,
beginning
not
to.
me. I go see my therapist frequently.
Likewise,
Every 90
absolutely. But
days.
but
You
there are
ain't
so
gotta
many.
worry about it. I'm scheduling that appointment because I'm sitting on that good couch. But I'm telling you, mental health is real.
Absolutely. But there are still so many of us who don't, you know, who still choose to suffer in silence or just think that, oh, you know, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'm not. And so thank you for sharing that part of your story and allowing folks to know that, hey, you can have these issues, but you can still create
live
a
a normal
beautiful
life.
Absolutely. So that's
People
amazing.
hear
Thank you so much.
bipolar diagnosis, they hear depression diagnosis, they hear anxiety diagnosis, and they think it's the end of the world. They think it's something wrong with them. No, it's not something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with them or whatever have you. But you can still live a normal life. It's just a little chemical imbalance. That's all it is.
That's it. I just have to understand when I'm acting crazy. You can go sit down.
That's it.
You just need time to yourself. Absolutely.
Like,
I go to sleep. I'll be like, I'm not dealing with this.
Right.
Yep.
And I had to learn how to only control things that I have control over.
That's it. That's
You know?
part of it. Absolutely.
And I lost my mother. I lost my mother back in 2008. And I'll be honest with you, I still grieve. And can't nobody tell me to stop grieving. And I'm going to tell you, you can't tell me to stop because that's my mama, damn it. So mental health is real, but, you know, please seek help if you can seek help. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, get you a good supportive circle and make sure your circle is supportive of you. You know what I'm saying? And I have a good, strong circle. I had to find that out over my birthday weekend. Shout out to my best friend, Nadia. That's my girl right there.
Shout out to Nadia.
Yeah. Yeah. Mental health is real. So we got one last question for you. How do you personally define business success? Is it money, freedom, influence, creative expression, and innovation, or something else?
I would say just freedom, because I think of a regular 9 to 5 as change.
Yeah.
It's change. Someone telling you what to do all day long. You can't laugh too much. Don't come in here sad either. Leave problems at the door. Do my job, make this list.
That part.
And then when it comes down to your 1 year, 2 year, no matter how much you gave that company, you get a quarter, you get 50 cents. It got so bad, and I'm gonna just be completely transparent. It got so bad to where my energy, it got to where they wouldn't allow me to introduce myself to people at my last job because they said I was too friendly. So you're not going to chain me like that. So entrepreneurship, that's business. Whenever you love your employees and you know about your employees, you have kids, they're sick today. Okay. So how about this? You come in, let's work half a shift. You know, I know the job got to get done, but it's just not. They don't
care.
Make no money or
no, it's almost. It's just a number. If you know when you leave, it's the post goes up to hire more folks. You know, within an hour, if that.
That's it. Yeah. I didn't even get a goodbye email, so it was just one of those things where it was like, okay, this is big business. I want to be a part of small business where we care about our customers, we care about the people working for us.
Yeah.
And I want to know your kids. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to know that. I want to know if it's, hey, and now it's bring your kid to work day. Yes, that's what I want to do. Stuff like that, because I don't ever want it, when I get my shop, I want a child care facility attached to the back of it. So my employees don't have to worry about extended day and that money coming out of their paycheck. I don't want to watch my kid. There's a room here. We have a nurse, a worker, a care provider. She's in there. That's what I want for us, because I don't know, it's love. I just, small business is real business. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Y'all heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Rose Barnes. Oh man, you have such a beautiful spirit, beautiful energy, beautiful work. like this right here is a work of art. Like this,
Yes,
I've
it
never
is.
seen any candles like this ever in my life. Y'all make sure y'all head over to her Instagram page, Ruthless Wax, and y'all go over to her Etsy store. The link is on her Instagram page. Um, Miss Rose, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Absolute
I would
pleasure.
love to have you back on and catch up with you. I just
Yes,
feel
I
like
actually
great
have
things are
some
going to
really big
happen for
news
you.
for you guys. So, yes, I would love to come back to share that news.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Good deal. So listen, Miss Rose, please let the people know where they can find you. Cause I mean, I put it on the screen, but just go ahead and holler it off one more time for them.
So,
Yes.
Instagram, I'm Ruthless Wax. Facebook, I'm Ruthless Wax. Etsy, ruthlesswaxmelt.etsy.com.
Y'all heard it here first with Miss Rose Barn. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, girl, you
Thank you
Wish
God
you
so much.
much,
bless
Thank
much
you
you,
so
girl.
much.
success. Yes.
Lord bless him.
Many, many
Man,
blessings and success.
yes, many
Thank
blessings and
you.
success, girl. But you remember to keep it real rat raw so they can't call you flaw. We got 5 minutes left in the show, Miss El Marie. It's been a pleasure, honey. We gonna see you when we see you. Peace.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh my gosh, yo.
So beautiful. And it was such
What?
that was such a great conversation.
Open up, yo. Like y'all make sure y'all go over to Ruthless Wax. Check her out. Go to her Etsy page. I'm about to go and cop some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna get me a little custom joint. Send
Yeah.
it to my
What would you
boo.
get? What you gonna do? What you gonna get custom? What's it gonna
That's none of your business. Touch your nose.
okay.
Okay. Move right along, moving forward, yo. El Marie, can you get the last minutes done in about 3 minutes?
I think so. So the I just lost it. I just lost. Come
So
on
that's a
now.
no.
That's no, that's it's gonna have to be okay. So today's goddess tip were 5 ways to keep your relationship fresh. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it since we are short on time. But one, become best friends. Make sure that you are best friends with your lover. That's gonna stand the
I like
test of
that.
time. If you, because I've heard in long marriages that sometimes you fall in and out of love, but as long as you've got that friendship there, that's going to keep you together. That's what's going to sustain you. Also talk often and about everything. Share everything. Be open. Have no secrets between the two of you. You want to
Okay.
meld your lives together so that there's a bond there. You want to create that bond between the two of you, and so that nobody else can bring anything in on you because you've already shared those things amongst each other.
Okay.
The third one is explore life together. Go
Mm.
out and travel. Try new things together. Try new foods,
Create
new
memories.
restaurants. Great. Yes, create memories. Just to have those things that, again, strengthen the bond between the two of you. If sex gets mundane, open your mind. Open your mind to try different things. If your marriage, as the Bible says, the marriage bed is undefiled. So hey, try new things with each other. This is the person that you're going to spend your life with. So make sure that you are keeping it fresh. And then also, it's also this is kind of unlikely, but it makes sense. Spend some time apart because you need some
Yes,
time
you
to
need
be
that
able
me
to miss.
time.
Yes, to have me time and that time to be able to miss your partner. You know
That
what I mean?
part.
If you people can wear out their welcome.
Sure can,
I've
girl.
seen you a
You got
little
that. You
bit
ain't
too
gotta go, but you
much.
gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, I've seen you a little bit too much this week. I'm gonna need to get up out of here for just a little bit, and then you come back together and you have stories to share. You have memory. You have things to talk about, new, fresh ideas to discuss with each other. So those are the 5 ways to keep your relationship fresh. Become best friends. Talk often and about everything. Explore life together. When sex gets mundane, open up your mind to new possibilities and spend some time apart.
All
I'm Marie, and
right.
those
You
are
know
your
what, Al?
goddess tips for this week.
I like you this week. I like you this week.
Finally! 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 I was able to please TopNotch. I'm glad this is recorded. This is gonna go down in history.
God. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I said too much, and we got 1 minute left in the show. We get ready to go. We're gonna get out of here with some touch me, tease me.
with the
Yo,
only
it's your girl,
internet station
Top
with
Notch
no
Butterscotch.
reservation.
And it's El Marie.
City Radio.
We out, y'all.
Hey.
I can't even do my call sign. Remember to keep it real rap raw so they can't call you flaw.
Right.
Later.
Peace out, y'all.